pretty much stayed inside for the last few days because of Storm Bert. Very rainy. There's been flooding in a lot of places in this area. We're all right in the house because we're quite high up, but there is a river down below which I can hear. You can probably hear it in the background. I'm going to look to see. There's a bridge that is just down here. I'm going to see what's happening with here. Apparently there's been flooding all along the riverbanks, everywhere, and there's so many streams. So I haven't gone for any nice walks because most of the paths that are following riverbanks apparently aren't even there anymore or are seriously underwater. Now I'm sure that it's fine around here, but the erosion on the riverbanks is bound to be bad. It's lovely and sunny now, but I'm not going to go for any walks in the woods with trees falling on me and sinkholes opening in all mining areas and all of that sort of thing. So I'm just going to go down to the bridge to see what it's looking like. Very high up here, so that there is any flooding is it's remarkable. Not good remarkable, but somebody I know that lives near two different brooks that come together said that they got up and they could hear the two brooks crashing together and rocks that were on the riverbed creaking and crashing together, which is unheard of. And they were quite high up. Their garden wasn't flooded, but a lot of people's gardens and streets have been. Now I think we're probably all right here. I hope. That is very near the riverbank, so it's quite lucky that that hasn't fallen in the storm. This bridge, there's a measure so you can see how high the water is. It is quite high, but it's not as high as it's ever been. But oh my goodness! Oh, the measure is falling down. It's so much water that it's knocking down the measure. Now that is quite a lot of water. I've seen it clearer, but there is a brook called the Sucken that's very red. It has been redder than this. This is, ooh, it's got rapids. This is the Avon Lwyd, which is the Grey River, but it's also used to be called the Torfaen, which is rock breaker. And on a day like this, I can see what they mean. This is a lot higher than it used to be. And you can see that tree, that was above the river line. Right. A lot of erosion going to be happening here. A lot of mountain streams that were dormant have not been dormant. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of water. See the drain bubbling up. Water coming out of the walls. That's not normal. Little streams that I didn't even know there was a little stream there. And wow. Another one there. Oh no, it's starting to rain. I thought I was safe. There's a bit up here that was apparently completely underwater the day after the flood. And I think it's probably safe now. I've seen loads of cars passing, so I'm assuming that it's not underwater now. But I could be wrong. That's an old lime kiln. There's a lot of industry that was around 200 years ago around here. That's quite interesting. There's a quarry just near here. Look, the sign's still here. I think the flooding's gone down though. Said this whole area was underwater yesterday. It's just all sunk down. Just a few puddles now, so not too bad. But in the summer, this part of the river sometimes completely dries up. And it's definitely not dried up now. There, look, gushing. It's a waterfall, which, again, in the summer, isn't even there, but that's definitely here. That is definitely here. Wow. Good that things recover really quickly, but I don't think anyone was expecting this whole area to be underwater. I've been here when you can see all the rocks and the riverbed, and I've been here when it's very calm and there's fish there. There's like a little pond bit there, but this is very, very, very quick. whole area was underwater yesterday, which I didn't catch because I wasn't here, so sorry about that, but can you imagine? Stocken, which is not bright red at the moment because there's too much water, I think. Used to be under where this road was, but they forced it underground, so it comes out. But yesterday, with all the water, this was apparently flooded. The river wants its way. You can see the water was coming up all around here yesterday. They had to sandbag it. I heard it was actually going in that pharmacy, coming down the road, squishing down. Look, they had to protect against it. Hope it doesn't happen again. So we're high enough away from the riverbank for it to not have been a problem this time. But if it gets worn away, who knows? Oh! And of course the little springs spring up everywhere. So just because there isn't a river coming through us now, does not mean if there's more water that the little mountain brooks aren't going to converge and make a river really quickly. Trees always come down in a storm, so there's that too. That's minor. Potholes always fill. That's better than we could expect, really.